Didn't expect to see me today, did you? Are you there? Hi. Okay. That wave was for you in the back. Okay, so today well, the last week or so, I have been on a mission. I have been learning how to caricature. Yeah. Developing the skills. Yay! I have loved this caricature since I was a kid. But always so scared to give it a try. Especially considering before January, I wasn't drawing humans. So, I've learnt from this book, The Mad Art of Caricature. Oh my god. Demon took over my body then. Caricature. And a big shout out to Rouse the World. I will link him down below, by the way. He does sort of tutorials in short form and live streams and everything like that, and he has been a massive help. Like, I've been like Netflixing his channel, like continuous watching his channel so that I could get all the information that I could. And that's how I discovered that book as well, the Mad Art of Caricature. But yeah, we're gonna get into this. I've been doodling and anything else, but I haven't really created anything, so you're gonna experience this with me. So it could be a big fat fail, and I can't do it, or it could be that I was born to do it, or we could just land in the middle. But basically, these shapes here are the bases. So you have the eyebrows, the eyes, which they call the mask, the nose, the cheeks, the jaw, and the head shape. These are just what the book gives you for now. And Rouse the World does the same, uses these. Which I was like, I don't know about this. I think this might be a hard method to learn. But we will follow, trust, faith. Yes, I am currently watching a live stream, but because I'm in the UK and he's in America, I have to watch them sort of on delay. There is the odd occasion that I will jump on and be watching. So I am gonna stick this onto here because I'm gonna use permanent markers and they are going to leak through. And I don't want to protect my desk. So you can't really see that. I can just about see it. So I'm gonna turn the lights off for this so that you can join me on my journey. This step, you don't have to have that face underneath. This is just for the learning step. Because it will give you a guideline on like the outline of the face. But you will see that. You'll see that in a second. So I've got this tracer light. I used it in a Create This book once and never uninstalled it because it's quite useful. I'm going to put this on here. So you can see it better now, but I can't. There we go. We'll plunge into darkness for a second, just so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I might tape that over. So, we're all lined up. I guess no more procrastination. We've actually got to do this. Like, so there's no actual starting point. Rouse World said that it was easier to start with the eyebrows, but it's different on each one, I think. For instance, if you've got a person with a massive jaw, it's going to be easier to do that. Or like protruding cheekbones. Whatever's going to be your anchor point, I guess. But I'm going to stick with what I've learnt so far. We're just sticking with the basics and then we'll move on. So eyebrows, cheekbones, nose. Hair's my problem. Bad enough doing hair in the cartoon world, but we've got our basic now, so I'm going to put the lights back on. But that's the face we got from that one, which I broke it down in learning how to draw the heads, the faces separately. So I went, how do I do the eyebrows? How do I do the eyes? How do I do the nose? How do I do the mouth? How do I do the teeth? How do I do the hair? Section by section, I just worked my way through the book and Rouse World. I learnt a lot more from Rouse World. He explains it better, and it's better visual learning because you're able to draw along with him, which I thoroughly enjoy. But here's our first one. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I'm not going to light it up for this one, but I am going to try and draw another. These aren't anyone. I'm just creating characters on these faces just to see and practice. But we will get into some celebrities in a minute. Because I've only had like doodle attempts and they're not gone very well, I'm just gonna have a go at this. But yeah, I like that. The jawline was a little wonky, but this is the head shape that bugs me. This comes out scary. First of all, it looks like that meme. I don't know what meme it is. I know what I mean, but... And then it ends up coming out like Coraline's mum. Or second mum. Mum number 2. It's very creepy. I don't hate it, but at the same time, it wasn't my intention to have Coraline's mum in this video. We're going to go into the second method of learning caricature. There's a couple of ways that you can do it. So, I have some pictures here. Rouse World suggests drawing it on the tablet. I have a couple of people here. Eugene Levy, King Charles, Terry O'Quinn, Bruce Willis, Mick Rory from DC Legends, Mariah, and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. They have quite distinguished faces. Mariah has some qualities like that, but we'll get to her. So, my tablet is old, so it doesn't have great features, but basically you're picking out the shapes on there so that when it comes to actually drawing it, you have a good idea. It's just very hard because I have this stupid like rubbery bit on the end and it just doesn't give me the lines that I want. So, but I'm getting the rough, and it's helping with my hand, do you know what I mean? I know I can feel the shapes already, and he has quite a thick neck as well, so we need to take note of that. Being able to pick out the things that I need without getting bogged down in the details straight away. Okay. we're going to have a go at drawing Dwayne Johnson. It is Dwayne Johnson, isn't it? And this time, I'm doing it pencil first. And this obviously is my preferred method because this is as close as drawing as we're going to get. And this way I can chip away at the details and learn where I'm going wrong, what needed to be changed. Notice I changed the head shape, the jaw, the mouth. Just little details that I was missing out on. So we've got the basic shape, we've got that, and we're now putting the lines in on his face. So like the little creases. And I'm noticing where I'm going wrong with each one that I'm doing. Shading is better on this one. However, it's the eyes. The pupils are too big. Obviously, as a cartoon artist, I'm used to doing big eyes, big pupils. But I think that's where I'm going wrong. He looks like he's possessed. But apart from the pupils on the eyes, it does look like The Rock. Which I'm actually really proud of right now. Just remember this moment. Okay, so I randomly decided that Mariah's going to be next. If this gets to Mariah, I apologise. I severely apologise. Mariah's one does not go well. I actually jumped on a live with Rouse World and was like, help. Because when I get down to the shading, I mess up somehow. It's like this. This isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Okay. It's looking a little bit like Mariah. Yeah. Yep. But when I shade it... Boy, does she start looking old. I turned her into a grandma. I think it's the shading around the nose and the mouth that did it. Too heavy on the shading. Lips are too big, I found. But we're going to have another attempt at this. And use a different picture. Because it might be the picture that I was using. So we're going to have another attempt at Mariah. It still doesn't scream Mariah at the end of it, but we're a little closer. The hair is my next step to focus on. Because I found... Basically, I'm blocking it out and adding a little bit of shine. Rather than details at this point, because my main focus at this point is the hair. Is the face. Oh dear. See, it looks a little bit like Mariah. We're a little closer, but I think we're going to step away from Mariah. It's better, shading-wise. Does it scream Mariah? If I went, who's that? Would you know it was Mariah? No. I think I'm trying to go too realistic with caricature. It needs to be exaggerated. I think that's the point that I'm missing. But I have only been learning for a week at this point, so... I need to be a little kinder to myself. So, this is what we have so far. I think... we're... apart from the two Mariah ones, they're okay. Like, I'm on track. I lost myself a little bit with Mariah. So I think this is why I've been drawing them and looking at them and sticking them on the wall next to me so that I can look at it and go, where am I going wrong? Pupil size, we got that. Shading, we learnt that with the second Mariah. There's nothing wrong with that second Mariah. It just doesn't scream Mariah. And I feel like I need you to know what it is before. Now, this one's a big one for me. I'm drawing Terry O'Quinn, but it's Terry O'Quinn as John Locke. And I love John Locke from Lost. I actually hit my partner when he neglected to tell me that John dies. I guess spoiler alert. I'm gonna spoil it for all of you now if you haven't watched Lost. Anyway, I wanted to draw John Locke because he had obviously no hair, which is going to help. I don't have to focus on that. And he does have some features that are distinguished. However, I'm losing faith a little bit here because it's just looking very feminine, but I think it's the lines around the eyes that make them look like eyelashes, but they're more creases. And yep, there we go. What did I say at the beginning about protecting my desk? It scrubbed my desk clean. It's still there. I still have John Locke's face on my desk. But let's protect the desk, shall we? God. Yeah, round of applause for me. I got too excited about drawing John Locke that I just... all safety precautions went out the window. Now, I'm not using any new art equipment, really. Cheap paper. I did have to buy some Sharpies because I didn't have no pens, but this is John Locke. And I'm actually pretty proud. The only thing that annoys me about this one is the neck. It's creepy. But it's actually on my wall now. And I have added some like collar and some shoulders, which helped. It doesn't look as creepy now. Okay, this one we are doing King Charles. I decided this because obviously the coronation is this weekend, so I figured let's give this a go. And he has those ears, and nothing against King Charles. I just thought he had the perfect face for this. And I'm not gonna lie, I figured that it's gonna get some attention if we have that in there on the coronation weekend. Oh, the shame. Now, this is where I don't know whether I'm doing it right or not, because obviously King Charles has like grey hair, and I didn't know how to do that, so I kind of improvised here. I don't know whether it's right. I couldn't find anything on Rouser's channel. But if I put that there and went, who is it? Would you know? I feel like I nailed that one. I could end up getting beheaded for this, but no, we're joking. But here are my ones that I've done in this video, which was... I think I successfully did it on more than 50%. The Mariah ones are a bit of a fail. And the one that looks like Coraline's mum is I can't decide if it's a pass or a fail. But let me know what you think down below of Caricature, because I'm actually addicted now. I want to do more. If you have a celebrity that you would like me to do, please let me know, because practice for me. But let me know down below, and do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Share if you would like to. And I guess I'll see you in the normal video. Bye!